Over the next few weeks, I kept running into her. Once at a bookstore, then at the same coffee shop, and later at the park. It felt like the universe was trying to make a point. So I finally asked her to join me for coffee. She laughed and said, "You're persistent, aren't you?" But she said yes. We talked for hours that day. She told me she worked at a rehab center helping kids recover from trauma. I told her about how I used to dream of being a songwriter before life got in the way. She listened, really listened. Like every word mattered. There was something healing about her presence. I started writing again. I found melodies in her laughter, lyrics in her stories. She reminded me that maybe life hadn't ended for me. Maybe it was just waiting for a restart. But she had her own scars. One evening, as the sun dipped below the skyline, she told me quietly, "I wasn't always this strong. I used to be that kid crying at the bus stop. My parents, they weren't kind people." She looked down, her voice trembling. "That's why I do what I do, because no child should grow up feeling unwanted." I didn't say anything. I just reached out, and this time my hand touched hers. She looked at me, and we both knew we were healing each other in ways words couldn't. From that day, we weren't just two strangers crossing paths. We became a team, two broken people building something whole. A few months later, Emily got sick. What started as a cough turned into something more serious. She tried to hide it, said she didn't want pity, but I saw the pain in her eyes. She was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, not curable but manageable. I remember the night she broke down. "Why me?" she whispered. "I help people. I do everything right. Why does life still hurt so much?" And I told her, "Because the strongest souls are tested the hardest. But you've touched so many lives, including mine, and that's something sickness can't take away." She smiled weakly and said, "When your hand touched mine that day, I felt alive again. I don't want to be remembered for being sick. I want to be remembered for that feeling." Months passed. Some days were good, some were painful, but she never stopped smiling. I'd play her songs I wrote, songs about strength, about hope, about her. And she'd hum along softly, eyes closed, her fingers brushing mine in rhythm. And then, one morning, she was gone. Peacefully, quietly, just like she lived, softly touching lives and moving hearts.